Hello, how are you doing today? Or should I say, konnichiwa. Yeah, this is the best I can do in Japanese, and just the first word actually exists, I think. Alright, this video is the summary of the Nintendo Direct that just happened today, September 13 of 2022. They talked about 46 different games. We are going to cover all of them right now, and after that we are going to make my top 10 of the announcements made in this event. So let's get started. The first announcement they made was the new Fire Emblem Engage. This tactic game is looking amazingly beautiful for a Nintendo Switch game. Lots of people are going to be hyped about this game, and it's going to be released on January 2023. I personally never played a Fire Emblem game before, but I know for sure that lots and lots of people love this game. I hear about it all the time. Next, It Takes Two is going to have a port for the Nintendo Switch. It looks like the visuals are going to stay very close to the original game, and honestly, in my opinion, the Nintendo Switch is the perfect gaming console for this game. After all, it's the best one for co-op and party games, so as this one is a co-op, I think this is a huge announcement for the Nintendo Switch. Basically, if I had to choose a platform to play this game in, it would be definitely the Switch. After that, they announced the horror game Fatal Frame, that they showed the trailer and announced that it's going to be released early 2023. Xenoblade 3 is going to receive a new expansion pass as well as Xenoblade 3 is going to receive a new expansion pass as well as a new hero in, let me look here, October 13 this year. After that, they announced a very cool new game, SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. It's going to be released in 2023, and the game looks beautiful for a game on this console. It also looks very fun to play, so until now, it's among my favorite announcements on this event. After that, they made a really weird announcement. Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star. It's a weird rhythm game that looks like it came directly from the GameCube. One of those games that you just ask yourself, what's going on people's minds when they think about this game? Weird, just the perfect word to describe this one. After that, they announced Oddballers, a dodgeball game that looks extremely fun to play with your friends. And as I mentioned before, the Nintendo Switch is the perfect platform for party games, just like this one. I can't wait to try it and kick my wife's ass in this game. She didn't hear it. And it's going to be released early in 2023. Tunic is a cute action adventure game. It looks very entertaining and seems to be the perfect game for a 9-hour flight, and boy, I take lots of them. Tunic is going to be released in September 27 of this year. Next, Front Mission Remake is going to be released in November 2022, and it's a very weird game that I never heard of before, so maybe they are remastering the wrong games? Don't know. They are also going to release Front Mission 2 in 2023 and Front Mission 3 somewhere in the future. The next game is Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. It's going to be released in the summer of 2023. And I guess Stardew Valley is having the same effect in the gaming industry that World of Warcraft had, as it was a successful in sales. Many other games are aspiring on it. Maybe, I don't know, but we will see lots of farming games in this event, so let's start counting them. This one was the first one. After that, they announced the Splatfest event for the Splatoon 3. It's going to happen from September 23 to September 25. I don't really play Splatoon, so I don't really know what this is, so I won't say anything about it because I will increase my chances of saying something wrong about it. But if you enjoy it, there you go, now you know when it's gonna be. After that, they announced Octopath Traveler 2, and boy, this was a good announcement. It's going to be released on February 24, 2023. I'm very excited for this pixel art masterpiece to be released. I have more than 50 hours of gameplay on the first game. After that, again, something that surprised me, and surprised me because I was interested in a farming game. Fae Farm is going to be released in the spring of 2023, and this one looks extremely interesting to play with your friends. Or in my case, I'll definitely play it with my wife because I have no friends. Just kidding, I have lots of friends. Love you guys. And I'm truly impressed with what they showed in this event. The next one is THEATRHYTHM Final Bar Line. Why do you create so difficult names to pronounce? It's just a bad starting point for your game. The Japanese version of Guitar Hero, I bet this game is gonna be explosive in Japan. I miss a lot playing a good old Guitar Hero game. Unfortunately, I don't enjoy Japanese songs that much, so probably this game is not for me, but for sure is going to be a huge hit in Japan. The next one is Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. Again, October 20th, but there was not anything new about this game that was announced on this event because we already knew everything since the Nintendo Direct Mini in June or July, I don't remember. But even then, we already had lots of information about this game before. So let's just skip to the next one. Rune Factory 3 Special. It's going to be released in 2023 and it's the third farming game in this event. And honestly, for me, this one is the worst so far. It looks like an old Flash game or something like this, mixed with a Nintendo 64 graphics and gameplay. It's just weird, right? Nerds! Now a bomb. They will add a few games to the Nintendo 64 emulation system inside of the Nintendo Switch. And amazing games are coming. The first one is Pilot Wings 64, a game that a friend of mine had a very good reaction when he saw it's going to be released in the Nintendo Switch for the monthly paying members only. Don't get me wrong. They are also going to release Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, and oh my god, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 is going to be released here. I never saw that coming. This one is gonna please lots and lots of people, myself included. And I really hope this one becomes a huge success so Nintendo finally see they need to bring old emulators from the Game Boy and Nintendo DS also for the Nintendo Switch. Also for the Nintendo Switch retro gaming, they announced 1080 snowboarding, Excite Bike, and surprisingly, GoldenEye 007. And they added an online feature in this one. So can you imagine what would be Pokemon Silver or Fire Red Leaf Green or Gold with an online gameplay? I know I'm dreaming too high. I know this is never gonna happen, but hey, it would be cool. You cannot deny it. Various Day Live is going to be released today and it's a weird design choice with retro, but not that retro looking. Weird. Factorio is a port for the Nintendo Switch that already existed in other platforms before, of course, otherwise it's not going to be a port. But it's going to be on the Nintendo Switch on October 28. And in contrast with other ports we talked about before, like It Takes Two, I don't see this game as being the best platform to play being the Nintendo Switch, but it's welcome to. IB or EB is going to be released in the spring of 2023. I don't think that horror games are the correct vibe for the Nintendo Switch. If we really want to experience a real horror game, we can do it with more realism in other platforms. And although I'm always saying that graphics don't matter, I think horror games are the exception. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments, and if you are enjoying this summary so far, don't forget to drop a like on this video. Mario Sparks Lavers Blavers. Mario Strikes Battle League is receiving a new free update that's going to add new characters and other cool stuff on September this year, in other words, this month. Atelier Rise 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key. What a huge name! Why? It's going to be released in February 24 of 2023. It's another JRPG that would need around 3 hours to understand and another 3 hours to explain to you, so let's just move forward. Mario Kart Booster Course Pass Wave 3 is going to be released these holidays, and as the name says, it's going to add a few tracks to the game. Next, Nintendo Switch Sports is going to receive a new sport in the game, golf. So if you are into golf, now you can also play it on your Nintendo Switch. Next, they made it look like a huge thing. I don't know why, but they're going to release a new mobile game, just like Pokemon Go. I don't know, but it seems like PIKMIN don't have the name that Pokemon has, but the game looks good anyway. It's gonna be probably a niche game, but with some interesting features. The coolest one is that they implemented Fog of War that works with geolocation, so you are going to unlock the map as you walk around in the real world. It's cool, that's going to incentivize people to walk around in different places. Let's just hope that people don't get mugged or arrested by trespassing, you know? this is a thing, you can be arrested by trespassing. And connected to this announcement I just told you, they also announced Pikmin 4, a cute game that apparently I didn't know, but has lots of fans, and they are waiting for a new games for almost 10 years. So if you are one of Pikmin's fans, let me know in the comments what you like the most about these games. I truly don't know. Not saying that's bad, I just don't understand because I never played. Don't curse me, please. Pikmin 4 is going to be released somewhere in 2023. Next! A game that everybody wants, everybody loves. Maybe not that much, but it's just another Just Dance. And they're going to have a version for 2023. This is it. It's going to be released in November of this year and it's going to have lots of BTS songs. Because why not? It's the most popular band in the world right now, probably, I think. Yeah. Next, Harvestella is going to be released on the 4th of November this year, and it's the 4th and last farming games in this event. Harvestella is very different from the past farming games I mentioned before because this one also makes it very hardcore with JRPG mechanics, and honestly, it looks cool too. I didn't think I would ever say good things and say that I'm interested in farming games twice in the same day, in the same event. But I guess I have to know myself a little better. After that, they talked about Bayonetta 3 and its release date, that's October 23. But we already knew that since the Nintendo Direct Mini a couple of months ago. Rain Code is going to be released in spring of 2023, and it's a Japanese investigation game with interesting looks and also an inviting adventure. Not my type of game, but I won't lie to you, it looks interesting if you are into those stuff. Resident Evil Village Cloud version, and I hope the cloud works well in this game, although in the handheld mode I don't know how safe it's going to be for your Nintendo Switch once this is a game with lots of jump scares. Maybe they want you to break it so you have to buy another one. Good move, Nintendo. Just kidding. Later this year, but yet with no official release date, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remasters are also going to be released in Nintendo Cloud. I think I just invented a name, but you know what I mean. And the same rules from Resident Evil Village apply here. Next, Saifu. This kung fu action brawler with interesting mechanics will also finally arrive to the Nintendo Switch on November 8. Next, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunite Remastered will reach the Nintendo Switch in December 13. A very popular game from a few generations ago is arriving to the Nintendo Switch and giving the Pokemon fans just more reasons to be upset about the visuals on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I dropped the bomb. Radiant Silvergun is available today, and it's a retro spaceship game with nothing more to add. Next, Endless Dungeon is announced for 2023 on the Nintendo Switch. Very interesting mechanics of procedure-generated levels in an action roguelike game with memorable characters and stunning visuals. After that, they quick-fired a few announcements, so I will do the same. Tales of Symphonia Remaster early 2023, Life is Strange Arcadia Bay Collection September 27, 2022, Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remaster 1st of December 2022, LEGO Brick Tales Fall 2022, Disney Speedstorm sometime in 2022, and Fall Guys Season 2 September 15, 2022. They also announced a very cool remaster, Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It's going to be released on February 24 of next year, and it's a classic remaster of the Nintendo Wii that will arrive on the Switch too. And finally, we have more information about one of the favorite games of the Nintendo fans. The Legend of Zelda is receiving the new game, and we have an official name and release date. The name of the new game is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and will be released on May 12, 2023, so very soon. Looking as beautiful or even more than the previous game with a larger map, interesting mechanics and clear improvements in the already good animations. Let's hope to see more about this game soon in the future. Now my top 10 games in this event. Number 10, SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. Number 9, Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. Number 8, It Takes Two. Number 7, Tunic. Number 6, Fire Emblem Engage. Number 5, Oddballers. Number 4, Fae Farm. Number 3, Octopath Traveler 2. Number 2, impressive but Pokémon Stadium 1 and 2, just because I want Nintendo to understand how important nostalgia is. And number 1, that I'm putting in number 1 just because I know how important this game is and how good this game is to other people, because I honestly didn't enjoy Breath of the Wild this much. The number 1 is Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Why didn't I like Breath of the Wild? This is a conversation for another video, and if you want to know why didn't I like this game when I release the video talking about this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you liked this summary that was very difficult to make about the Nintendo Direct, please drop a like. Also, don't forget to watch these other videos that YouTube is suggesting you to. My name is Lucas Hyland, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.